But you know what you could talk about this? I just left AX for the day. I hope you had a great time at AX. Census of chat is 90% gooner. Actually, 20% of my audience is female. At least the last time I checked. I think I was like at 20, 26, 20, like 20 something percent. I was very surprised. Females can't, that's true, females can be gooners. It's true. Oh my god, once again, shout out to the guy. Shout out to that guy that came to my panel today. Not panel. That came to my meet and greet today and asked me when I was gonna do lewd content with Mel. I'm so sorry I crushed your dreams. I'm so sorry. He was so nervous coming up. He was so nervous coming up and he was like, I have a question. Which, by the way, one thing I'm gonna say, sir, you lied to the people that were screening questions. You lied to them and told them you were gonna ask something else. And you lied about your question to them. And you said you asked this question. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is not nice. But I commend your bravery. And I respect it. He went to Zen and told her about it? You did. Oh my god. You went to Zen and you talked about it? Why would you do that to her? Listen. He asked if I was gonna do lewd content. But when he asked lewd content, okay, what he meant by that was, when are you gonna do lewd content and join Mel on her special website? And I was just like, I started laughing. I started laughing so hard. I started laughing because I was just like, oh my god. The fact that this dude had the courage and the balls to get up on a stage! On a stage! To ask that question. That takes balls, you know? Like, it's literally a big screen and a stage. And the person, when you come to the meet and greet, you wait in this long line down here. And you have to walk up to the stage. And there's that microphone right there. You have to walk up to the stage where that microphone is in front of everyone. And say your question into the microphone while it's loud as everywhere else. And then they zoom in on his face. They zoom in on what you look like. And they put you on the side screen so that everybody else can see. You ask the question. All of them at the same time. I'm looking and like I could see through my camera. I could see the person. So the way it was set up is I had two views of the venue. I had the view out to the crowd and the podium. And then I had a view facing me so that I could see what the people were doing when they walked across the stage, or they like stood at the podium with me, at the stage with me, and took pictures of me, so I knew when to look this way or look that way or make a face or do like this, or for a photo op, you know, for the photo pictures, the photo picture ops opportunity. And this guy comes up and he's like, I have a question, Ironmouse. And I'm like, okay. He's like, when are you going to do you know if you're ever going to do lewd content with Project Melody, your friend? And, you know, join her on a special way. And I'm like, I just started laughing. I burst out laughing. And I'm just like, well, you know.
Mad respect for that kind of courage, but
right?
shaking my head, it had to be a gooner question, shaking my head.
Bro, I had respect. Like, it takes balls to do that in front of everybody. In front of everyone. The guy told Zen the story earlier. He made everyone so uncomfortable. Jesus. Come on, bro. This was his one chance. Well, listen. I'll say it again. I'll leave that to the professionals. It's nice to meet you. I'll leave that to the professionals. My friend.